Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video with the AG Talk Show. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about a certain phrase and apply that phrase to the business and entrepreneurial world. Now, you might have heard of it, and as you can see from the title, it's called "If It Ain't Broke, Then It Don't Need Fixing." Now, you might be asking yourself, how does that phrase apply to the business and entrepreneurial world? Well, that's what I'm going to do in this video, explain that phrase in the business and entrepreneurial world. So, let's put it this way. Let's say you have a small business, and that business sells watches. And let's say you start off with a generation of watches, so it'd be called Generation 1, let's say. So, let's say Generation sells very well, you make good money out of it. And then you decide that you need to move on and sort of make a Generation 2, but you don't want to differentiate it from Generation 1. So you may take customer complaints on that watch, such as it might not have good battery life, and you might fix that. So let's use that. Let's say a customer comes in, or multiple customer comes in, and they say, "Oh, my watch, it has a dead battery and it only lasted me about 2 weeks." Now, you might want to take this into consideration and maybe redesign it, but you don't want to make it so where it's something completely different because it's already selling so well. So tell me this, if Generation 1 is already selling so well, why would you want to risk it and make a all new design for Generation 2? Because unknowingly, you do not know if it will sell well or it won't sell well. But you do know that Generation 1 sold very well. So what you can do is you can take Generation's 1 design, make some fixes and tweaks here and there, and then make it a Generation 2. Because you are sure that this one will sell because it was very popular with Generation 1, and since they are both similar, you know that Generation 2 will sell since it has the fixes that you heard from the customers complaining about, such as the dying battery that we discussed before. Alright, so then Generation 1 and Generation 2 are selling really well, and you want to move on and make a Generation 3. With a brand new design. You want to make it all new, nothing like the Generation 2 and 1. And this is where your mistake comes in. You make a Generation 3 with an all new design, new features, stuff like that, and you release it to the public, and it doesn't sell very well. Now this is where your mistake comes in. You made Generation 1, which was very popular to the public, and also Generation 2, you made the right decision, and you released it to the public with a few fixes and tweaks here and there. But then Generation 3, you saw how you made a new design, but you weren't sure if it wasn't going to sell, and you saw from the results you did not make very good money on it, and the public did not like it as much as they did with Generation 2 and Generation 1. Now let me know what you guys want to hear from me in the comments section. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and you also hit the like button. Thanks for watching with the AG Talk Show.